Welcome to culteffect.com, where beauty lives. Today's look is all about summer skin. It's quick and simple and really easy for you to do yourself at home. Okay, so first of all, we're going to cleanse Lorraine's skin. Today I'm using Meclair lotion from Embryolisse, which is one of their iconic products. It's a beautiful cleanser, it gets rid of makeup, but it also cleans your skin. Now we're using Lait Creme Concentrate from Embryolisse, which is their iconic product. It sells millions of tubes worldwide every year. Now I'm using some SPF on Lorraine's face, again from Embryolisse. It comes in SPF 25 and SPF 15. They're both broad spectrum, full spectrum, or PA+++. Lastly, I'm going to just prep Lorraine's lips because they're a little bit dehydrated with the repairing lip stick, which I can't open. So if you just open that for me, Lorraine. And this will just hydrate her lips really well and get it ready for lipstick later. Okay, so for foundation, I'm using the hydrating foundation from T. Leclerc. And as you can see, I'm applying it with my fingers. You apply it with the pad of your finger, but blend it with the length of your finger. This way you get a much more even toned and a beautiful kind of airbrush looking finish from it. And you tend to use a whole lot less foundation so that your skin just looks like beautiful skin and not beautiful foundation, which is always the aim. You can see you move your hand quite quickly and you pat it in. Don't rub it in. I see a lot of people when they're doing the foundation that they do this and they rub it in. But what you're doing when you do that is you're just really rubbing the foundation all over your face. So you don't get the perfect finish that we want. Kind of start in the center of the face and work your way outwards, because this part of your face from your eyebrows down to your chin is the part that needs the most work. So you'll need to concentrate mostly on there and you just get a beautiful finish. You don't need foundation up around your hairline and back here at your ears. You just kind of need it in the center really and then blend it out. Obviously, if you're a fake tan wearer, you have to match your foundation to your tan and you have to put it all over the face, otherwise you'd look like a crazy person. And just keep blending it in until you get a really even skin tone. Your foundation is not meant to cover blemishes, it's not meant to cover dark circles. That's what concealer is for. Foundation is meant to even out your skin tone so that it looks perfect. So you can see with Lorraine's skin, it's just beautifully even, but it still looks really healthy and glossy. That's the aim of foundation, is to have your skin looking like beautiful, healthy skin. After foundation, I'm going to actually go straight into eye makeup because this is one of T. Leclerc's eye pencils. They're one of the most beautiful eye pencils available on the market because they're so soft. And what we're trying to do here is get it as close to your lash line as you possibly can. It doesn't really matter if it's very straight or not because we're going to be blending it in. So don't worry about it not being the perfect line. And if you just look up from me, Lorraine, and bring it underneath, depending on how much makeup that you like. If you like a lot of makeup, you can bring this all the way into the inside here, but I'm just going to put it on the outside because I want this to be like a daytime summer look. And then get one of your largest blending brushes and blend it in. If you're going to do this at home, look up for me, make sure that you do one eye and complete it and then go on to the second eye. Because the way these pencils work, they're designed so that they don't move after a while once they dry. So if you don't blend it straight away, you end up with a line that won't blend in. And look up. So as you can see, this is super, super simple. This couldn't be any easier. Blend it in. You don't want to see any lines. You want there to be the darkest point at the lash line and blend it outwards. And look up for me. So you can see that just gives like a really smouldering, soft smouldering eye. And now we're going to use blusher on the eye makeup as well. I'm going to use a really, really peach tone, but I'm going to apply it with my finger and just put it as close to your brow bone as you can. This is a really soft peach, so it's not too funky. And this just warms up the whole makeup, and it really makes your eye colour really stand out. If you've got pale eyes, if you've got blue or green eyes, these warm tones really make them look really vibrant. And just open for me. So you can see what that does to Lorraine's beautiful green eyes. It really makes them stand out a lot more. I'm going to brush Lorraine's eyebrows. She's got incredible brows that are reminiscent of Brooke Shields. And you can see by just brushing them, it really makes them look a lot more polished and much more elegant, I suppose. And then I'm going to use a tiny bit of a metallic eyeliner. Look up for me, but I'm going to use it on the bottom underneath. And this just makes the makeup look, this can kind of bring it from daytime to nighttime, but it takes about 2 seconds, and it just gives that a nice bit of metallic sparkle on the inner part of the eye, which will open your eyes and make you look a lot more alive. I'm going to add a bit of blusher to Lorraine's cheeks. So if you do a big cheesy grin for me, thank you very much. And blend it upwards, which is a bit 80s looking, but really, because we're using much softer tones, it doesn't look like you should be going back to 1984. And then to set the whole look, I'm using Sheila Clark's iconic powder in Banane, which was Marilyn Monroe's favourite powder to use. So it's if it's good enough for Marilyn, it's good enough for me. And when you're applying a powder, you softly dust it onto the whole face. These powders are so finely milled that they won't take away the glowing skin look. They just set the makeup so that they last for hours and hours and hours. All the powders are available in compact as well. So although loose powder is my favourite, I know it's not great for in your handbag if you're going out dancing. So the compact powders work for that. And then last but not least, we're going to use a lipstick. This lipstick is from, Sheila Clark originally started off as being a powder company, and that's what they started off first with, and now it's a huge full range. And their lipsticks are incredible. Anytime I've been to France in the past 20 years, I've bought Sheila Clark lipsticks, so it's great that they're available here now. But this is number 35 from Rouge Satin, which is, in my opinion, one of the best nude lipsticks that you can get. It's not pinky, it's not peachy, it's not brown, it's kind of all of them mixed together, so it's the perfect nude colour. And in my opinion, looks great. You can do this straight from the bullet, of course. As a makeup artist, I tend to use a brush because it's more hygienic, really. But obviously, if it's your lipstick, you're going to be using it yourself. You can even apply it with your fingers if you want a much softer kind of bee stung stain. So there we go, which is a quick 5-minute spring summer makeup look. I think it looks gorgeous.